my husband took me out for dinner or ordered food, he asked me what I wanted to eat. And I sat there staring at the menu, completely blank. And I forgot how to want something for myself. And if you are watching this, I think you know exactly what I mean. Because it was never about the food. Maybe for you it wasn't choosing your own meal. Maybe it was someone asking what you needed and you said, I'm fine. Not because you were fine, but because you genuinely could not find the answer fast enough. And by the time you found it, the moment was gone. So you stayed quiet once again. It was a realization that I had been living at such a distance for my own wants for so long that I could not locate them anymore, even in something as small as a dinner order. That was the moment I understood what had happened to me, and I think it might be happening to you too. You have been everything to everyone for so long that you genuinely do not know who you are anymore. And that terrifies you more than you will ever admit out loud, right? You gave your best years, your energy, your attention, your even your little dreams, and you gave them all freely when you served. You don't even resent the people you gave them to. You resent yourself for not knowing that you were allowed to keep something. People call you strong, capable, the one who holds it all together, and you just smile. No one has ever asked how you are holding up. Not really. Not in the way that means that they actually want the true answer. Here's what I need you to say to the woman who has already tried. Because I know you are out there. You've prayed, you've journaled, you have even read books. Every self-help title with a woman on the cover standing in a field looking completely free. You have even watched videos like this one, maybe even dozens of them. And then you close your laptop or you put your book down and you go back downstairs because the kitchen needs cleaning, the house needs to be attended, there's laundry to be done, and someone needs something in the house. And you are the same woman in the same life, and nothing has actually shifted. And you have started to wonder in the part of yourself that you don't show anyone, what if this is just who I am now? And I want to tell you this. Information was never your problem. You do not lack knowledge. What you lack is permission that no book, no video, no retreat could ever give you because it does not come from the outside. You already know what you need. You have known for a long time, and it's just that your mind is completely blank. It is the unspoken fear that if you start becoming a new person, the people you love will no longer recognize you. That this will mean that you are loved less. That's the wound beneath it all. Here's my truth. The thing I do not always say it out loud. I was lost, not because of someone else, but because I was afraid that if I stopped being needed, if I stopped being the capable one, the strong one, the one who could hold everything together, I would discover that without all of that, I was absolutely nothing. I had built my entire sense of worth on being useful. And I did not want to find out who I was without it, honestly. That's not something most coaches will tell you, but it's the truth. And I think you need to hear it because I think it might be your truth too. The busyness was not just a habit, it was protection and it was a covering. I want to share my 3-step process so that you can start living for yourself. Step number 1 is stop running from silence. The woman I sit with, and I mean this with so much tenderness, are terrified of being still for a while. This was me once. It's not because they are lazy, it's because they are afraid of what they will hear when they are still. What they might hear when the noise stops. So they stay busy and they always wish to be needed. Because as long as they are needed, they do not have to sit with the question of what they actually need. And I'm asking you to sit quietly with it. Sit still for just 10 minutes every day. Just doing nothing. Which means no phone, no one else's voice in your ear, it will truly be uncomfortable initially. And that's okay. Let whatever comes from within rise. Let it rise. Silence is not your enemy. It's the first honest conversation you're going to have with yourself in years. God meets us in that stillness. He always has and He always will. Let me tell you, in the beginning, at least a few times, you will not hear or feel anything. But it's okay. Just stay there. Step number 2, separate yourself from who you are and what you do. This is where most women come undone in the best way. You have been defined by your function for so long that you cannot see the difference between your roles and yourself. I'm sure you had instincts, maybe even preferences, a knowing of what felt right and what felt wrong, before you had learned to override for everyone else's comfort. Talk to me about it. Ask yourself this question. Not out loud, for it is, maybe if you feel that it's too much, just sit with it and ask yourself these couple of questions. What did I love before I learned to love what was convenient? And second question, what made you feel like yourself before life got so overwhelming? Don't struggle for the answer, just let it come. It will come slowly, sometimes in small bits, but it will be true. Step number 3, stop waiting for permission. This is the one. You keep waiting for your one day, for the children to stop needing you, for things to calm down, for the right moment, for someone or even anyone to look at you and say, now, it's your turn now. No one is going to come and say that to you. I know that it's hard to hear, but I also know it's the most freeing thing I will ever say to you. Because the moment you stop waiting for someone else to release you into your own life, the moment you decide that you are the one who says, now it's my turn, something breaks open. You do not need anyone's permission to start your new journey. Here's what I have seen in my own life and in every woman who has inspired me that I have met. The ones who do this work, who go and sit in silence with themselves and do the honest reckoning, they do not lose the people who truly love them. Of course, they lose the relationships that were built entirely on their smallness. And at first, it's going to be difficult, but then slowly there is room for something true to grow. No one's going to come and say, now it's your turn, because you are the one who's going to say that to yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye.